Good morning, everyone. So I am in my garden right now, but I'm actually about to head to Ball Horticultural's garden because they're having the Ball Seed Customer Days, which I've never been to before. So it's 2 days. It was yesterday and it's today. I'm going today, and you can just kind of come and go as you please. I don't know what to expect because this is the first time I've ever been to this before or been invited to this. I know that I'm gonna see a lot of really cool plants. I think there's gonna be some demonstrations as well, but I'm just really excited. It's not too far away from Chicago. It's technically in West Chicago, which is a separate city from Chicago. I think it's gonna be about a 45 to 50-minute drive. You never know with traffic though, so we'll see. But I feel very lucky to be located in Chicago because I didn't realize how many of the growers are close. Like, I can drive to Ball Horticultural, I can drive to the Proven Winners headquarters. All of their growers, most of their growers are in Michigan, so it's really nice to be centrally located to all of these fun plant things. So I'm gonna head out in just a little bit, and the next time I see you, we will be at the Ball Seed Customer Days. We have arrived and it is very warm, so we're starting off in the shade garden, but there's a big loop and a map of the different places we can go. So it looks like everything's labeled, name of plant, hardiness zone, when it was planted, so 2016. I really like this one. The Britt Marie Crawford, planted in 2015. Ooh, this one, Dream Queen, planted in 2010. I like that one too. I like the leaf shape. More of the shade beds over here. I like shade plants that have a bit of color on their leaves. So I really like this heuchera, hardy to zone 4. That would work on our parkway. Amber Queen is really pretty too. I definitely need to add more of these so that I can make our parkway look more beautiful and colorful. I really like the brightness of these leaves. So Carnival Cinnamon Stick. That is the perfect name because these are beautiful. We're heading out into the sun now, braving the heat. I have my hat. We also have an umbrella. Oh, I like this one. Hardy to zone 3. Nice dark color there on the leaves. And now we're entering what'll definitely be my favorite section, the areas of bright color. So it looks like, oh, that echinacea, can you see that little echinacea patch back there? There are so many colors. That's definitely something I want to add more of to my front deck garden in the bed where I have the wildflowers, so that will come back every year. Let's do a little echinacea tour. Supreme Flamingo, love. I love the ones with the fluffy centers on them because they don't all have that. And look how big this one gets. This is Supreme Elegance. Look at that one right there. Supreme Cantaloupe, Sunny Days Ruby, Sunny Days Lemon. Oh, these are all so cute. Sundial Zenith. Ooh, I love these. Sundial Pink. These are pretty, and I like the green in the center of those. See, these look like they're all hardy to zone 4. I mean, it could be on the cusp. We're 6A, the area I'm in Chicago. So I go to zone 3 to be safe, but I've never had a problem with echinacea coming back in, I think it's in 2 separate spots in the wildflower bed, and it's coming back, so we'll see. Caramia Spicy, Caramia Sands, although that one looks like a spicy. Caramia Coral, I think this is my favorite color of that Caramia variety. Oh, maybe this is though. Caramia Carmine. That's stunning. Oh, Puff Vanilla, that's a cute name. White flowers aren't my super favorite, although I do have some more on my back deck, but that name is really cute. And then Moab Sunset. This is 100% my favorite echinacea bed just because it is filled to the brim. It looks like these are Sombrero Echinacea from Darwin Perennials. Oh my goodness, if our parkway was full sun, which I did recently dream they cut down our trees and it became full sun, this is 100% what I would do. just a bunch of echinacea all shoved together in there in as many colors as I could get. So we have, let's see, that's Summer Solstice, Fiesta Orange. What's this one? I like kind of the golden color here. Granada Gold. And then Sombrero Rosada. Oh, this is so pretty. We have some new varieties here. Looks like this one was an award winner for 2023. The Double Scoop. It's really pretty too. The best of for Darwin perennials. These, I love all the colors together here. There's a Veronica hybrid. I like how this one grows. Let's see, hardness zone 4 could potentially overwinter in a container for me. This is pretty. New vintage rose. I love the color of these. It definitely is kind of like a dusty rose color flower, which is really pretty. Let's see what else is going on here. Some salvia, which my salvia has done really well. I think it's going to be an annual for me, although this one's hardy to zone 4. I don't know if the ones I have are hardy enough to overwinter. I don't think they are. I'm gonna have to check on that. This is pretty. Sombrero Adobe Orange. All right, I need your opinion on this. So I love hibiscus in general. It makes me happy to see. I go back and forth on whether to try it in my garden because it does have a very tropical look to me, which I like to see as I'm, walking down the street. I don't know if it would fit though, but maybe I should just give it a try next year. So this is Mesa F1 Red, hardy zone 5 to 10. I mean, obviously there's the full flowers, the open flowers, but then look at this. I even like the little puffball look. I think that's really cute altogether. Taking a little shade break. This is how I look right now. I got my sunglasses, I got my hat with my little tie because it's already blown off, but it's definitely warm, but it's still worth it. Just taking little shade breaks in between. Probably gonna pump into some of the buildings, which I believe are air conditioned in between, but it's so beautiful here with all of the plants. It's probably gonna be the word I say the most often in this video is beautiful, but we kind of just did the perennial section. I think we're headed towards the annuals right now. There's some new releases and then there's an area that's all planted up to give you inspiration. So I'm excited to continue on and just really be inspired for next year. Probably too inspired where I won't be able to fit everything that I want. So we're in the circle garden now, also very colorful. I can see some gomphrena in the distance. Some more salvia here. Party Time Pink Fizz Coleus. I feel like coming up with plant names would be a very fun job, although maybe once you do it enough times, it's not quite as fun, but I love all the different names they come up with. Look at this tiny little petunia, Itsy Magenta. That is so pretty. I've never seen a petunia that small. I really love how that looks. I feel like I would like the bigger flower petunias that I have in containers, but I would like the smaller size petunias for a ground cover similar to this. I assume this is also another Itsy. Yeah, this is Itsy White. The information on the circle garden. So collaboration, celebration. Those of us who are lucky to work in the horticulture industry enjoy close-knit connections with our industry partners. They miles and continents away from one another. Together we work to bring more color to the world. And a tribute to our partners. The beds provide just a peek into the incredibly wide array of plants available to us. This has caught my eye. What are you? XXL Juarez Dahlia. That's really pretty. A little bit of yellow and pink on those flowers. Up to Lantana. This looks very familiar to what I'm growing, or very similar, but it's not the exact same variety. This one's Heartland Orange. Got some more petunias here. More Lantana. I'm going directly over to where I see the gomphrena, trying to find the names for those so I know if I'm growing them or not. They look very similar to ones I'm growing. Also love this Sun Patience Compact Pink Candy. All right, we got some more petunias that I recognize. Super Petunia Vista Silverberry. Definitely some pink truffle gomphrena there. So this, I believe, oh yeah, this is the Proven Winner's Bed, which is probably why I recognize some of these plants. I've never done Super Petunia Vista Silverberry, but I feel like I should. Even though it's white, it does have those pink lines in the center that I love. I love walking under these hanging baskets of petunias. The Chicago Botanic Garden has an area that's similar right at the entrance. I don't think they have petunias growing on theirs, but I like this with the different colors for every rack. I love the view coming around this corner. We're headed now towards, I think, the newer releases. But just a bunch of bright color right up my alley. Wave purple. My wave silver has done incredible this year. I planted it in containers with other flowers, which was a mistake because it has taken over, but I'm very impressed by the vigor of the wave petunias that I have. I really like this celosia, especially these colors together. That would be perfect, I feel like, for fall planting in containers. So, Panther digitalis, that's really pretty. Coming still around the corner, more colors all packed together. I'm really getting some ideas for combinations, color combinations that I might not have thought of before. This is a good bed to add more color to shaded areas. I love these impatiens. I love impatiens with, well, really as large a flowers as I can get. So Solarscape Magenta Bliss. We have some begonias over here. I love the leaf shape. Coming around to this side, Hula Pink Spreading Begonia. Oh, I love this. New Coral Candy Folius. Look how pretty that is. I would love this in my green pots on the front steps. I think that would look really pretty. I mean, even with the mix of everything else in here all together, that would be really nice to have. I like the combination of like the brighter pinks, corals, purples, and even the white flowers too. So maybe that'll be my color scheme for next year on the front. Found my happy place, petunias that pack a punch. I love the pink on this one. Again, it's kind of like a dusty, more rose color, Petunia Color Rush Pink. And it looks really nice even right next to the Petunia Color Rush Pink Star. Let's see what else we have here. Cannonball Coral, Cannonball Pink. Ooh, I'm drawn to this one too. Petunia Cannonball Rose Vein. That's really pretty. I'm so drawn to this color. I need to get myself away from just pink flowers, but Petunia Sure Shot Pink Vein is very interesting. I've never really seen anything like that. We got some black petals with yellow outline. One is Petunia Jewel Collection Midnight Gold, and then a double petunia of the same variety. I see a See What's New for 24 sign, so we're headed over there next. This is my first year growing lantana, and I really have fallen in love. The Lantana Shamrock Red is the one in my garden currently that I didn't kill. Again, I don't know if it was my fault or the soil. That was the other one that I had. But it's done incredibly well and doesn't need to be watered that often. So that's great if you don't want to have a high water maintenance garden. I also love that one there, the Lantana Bloomify Pink Improved. Coming around the corner. Is this one I already said that I loved, or is this just very similar to the ones I already said I love? Petunia, oh no it is, because I couldn't say Sure Shot last time. Yes, I love this one. This is going to be on my list to hunt for next year. Look at how pretty this osteosperm is. White flowers, and the insides are like an iridescent blue. I love that. Heading into the cut flower garden now. I have some sunflowers here. These look similar to ones I've grown in the past, but they're not. It is a bicolored DMR. Zinnia bed over here. Aurora rose. Oh, these are huge. Aurora yellow. I don't know if you can tell how large these flowers are. Here's my hand for scale. Oklahoma mix. I did some of this last year. And oh, my favorite Veneri giant mix. So this looks like the wine, the one that I'm growing right there. This looks like, I don't know if it's called salmon, or to me it just looks like a salmon color, but in the giant Bethany mix I'm growing this year, it's my first time having this color pop up, and I went to order like just this one color and it sold out. So I'm going to keep an eye on that because I would love to have this color mixed in with the giant wine next year. Over to Lizanthus, which I've never grown, but I have some of these seeds in my cart to check out. Look how pretty these are. So this one is Celeb 1 or a pink. Here are the ones that caught my eye. Magello, 3 Mega White, 2 Deep Orange, 2 Champagne, Super Magic Champagne. I love all of these. I think the Voyage 2 Champagne might be my favorite, or this one here, the Corelli 3 Apricot. Here's another new for 2024 from Ball Seed. It's a comparison bed. Interesting. All right, so Canova Bronze Peach Canna. Canna is another one where I really like the look, but might be too tropical feeling for my garden. Begonias. Oh, I love this one. Stonehenge Light Pink Bronze Leaf. There was another one I liked with the bronze leaf. Okay, so that's light pink. This one is rose. I think I like light pink a little bit more. Sweet Taffy Mixed Petunias. Evangela. Rebecca. I like these a lot. I like these even more. The Sunspot Yellow Rebecca. Some bicolor. And then some Impatiens without a label there. And some zinnias. In another cooling station. I hope you can hear me over it, but one thing that's been really nice is they definitely planned for the hot weather. So there's cooling stations set up everywhere, there's water stations, they gave out water bottles at the beginning, hats and umbrellas if you didn't have them, which we did bring those. So I do appreciate that they are taking care of us in this heat. And I think it's the Ingenuity section now for Ball. There are a bunch of really pretty caladiums. Desert Sunset, again that's kind of like a more of a dusty pink color that I seem to be liking. Sunset Pink right here, Creme Brulee, that is really pretty. Pink Splash, where's the name for this one? I can't see a tag there. Candyland, there's Creme Brulee again. Oh, these are really pretty. I'm beginning to love caladiums more. Is this the first? No, it's not my first year growing them in my garden, but it's been a while. I think 2019 I had some in a front pot. Obviously, they work well in shade or part sun environments, so I have most of them on the front stairs, but I do have some on my shade border as well, and then under my flower cart. But I don't think I have any of these, and I love how these look. Something else catching my eye, hydrangeas in general, but look at this, Canmara Strong Pink. Flowers on this are huge. They're not even just like the actual ball itself, but the individual flowers. Oh, that is really pretty. And there's the name tag. Be on the lookout for this one too. All right, we are done for the day, back in the car. Hair is up, covered in sweat, but it was really fun. I saw a lot of new great plants that I'm excited about for next year, a lot of plants that have been around that I just haven't grown before. Basically everything that I really liked, I snapped a picture of with the nameplate so that I know to look for it next year. But this was so much fun. I'm really glad that we got invited to come this year, and we'll plan to come every other year that we're invited. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video.